By the way, welcome back, guys, to another Big Mike and the Mojo Bunch. Guys, we have an amazing night set up for you guys. We got the one and only Joey Mars coming on tonight. So, guys, we have some amazing people coming. Let me get my boys right back in here, guys. Oh, my God. Here, where are my guys? Where's my guys? Where are my guys? There we are. Let's start this over from the top. Nothing's happened before. F it. Fuck it. Go. Round two, motherfucker. Round two. Anyway, guys, seriously, guys, we got Joey Mars coming in tonight to hang out with you and all of us, guys. All of us. Woo. I cannot even believe it. We're so excited, guys. We don't know how to contain ourselves. I've been talking. What's up? Thank you, Sean, for that big batch. Guys, we have been talking about this. We cannot wait to entertain you guys tonight, to show you what we got, to bring. I'm so excited about bringing Joey in that I just don't know what to do. He's going to hang out with us for a while, guys. You're all finally going to get to see what Joey looks like.
I heard he's handsome. Quite.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think he's a very sexy guy. So,
sexy boy.
So if you're watching, Joey, get ready. It's going to be a great night, man. All right, guys.
Beautiful, Mike. Beautiful. What's new? What's old?
Oh, what's new? What's old? What's new? Nothing's new. I need to get money together for our trip to Ohio. So, guys, love us tonight.
Yes.
Thank you, Sean.
Thank you, Justin.
All right, guys, get ready. I'm getting ready to bring in Joey Mars. I see the crowd jumping in. Thank you, guys, for coming in. You can love us, too.
It's not your coming in
love
now.
Us too. Everybody's piling in because I told everybody. But I did say to come in at 6, so I'm going to have to boot everybody that's not been here since the beginning. I'm sorry. Only the people who've been here since 6 can watch. So, guys, I'm kidding. Guys, I'm going to see if I can get him in here, guys. I know it's a couple minutes early, but, guys, if you don't know him, it's Joey Mars. Joey Mars art has been around for decades, okay? Literally, he is probably one of the godfathers of the psychedelic art movement, okay? So he definitely is into psychedelic art. And his stuff is absolutely amazing. He's done work for Aerosmith, and he's done work for the Grateful Dead. So, guys, he is an amazing dude. So I look forward to meeting him. I know a lot of you are curious to meet him because a lot of you are like, what does he look like? So we're going to show you all in a minute. And you all will be like, hey, that's Joey. So anyway, guys, I want to start the show. This is the Joey Mars take on Half Baked. And if you look at Josh has got the absolute gem. He has names for them all. He'll tell you what they're all called. That, I forgot what he called that one, the name of that one. He has a name for them all. That's the Grateful Dead one. Beautiful Grateful Dead piece. And then
Morgan's is, and I think Morgan's in lieu of it's not a real one because I'm too cheap. It's the style. It's a Grateful Dead though, but it just kind of looks like Mars.
Yeah. So he's wearing the Grateful Dead. It kind of has that Mars-ish look. So there you go. He's trying his best to like fit in.
I gotta fit in. Doing it on a budget. Yeah,
that's it. He's doing it on a budget.
Make fun of me,
because, guys,
sorry.
These shirts are not cheap at all. So okay, so let's see if I can get my guy in here, guys. Okay,
the Mars Man.
Let's see if I can get him in here, guys. Hold on, guys.
The whole planet after
Mars Man in here. This is unbelievable. Hold on. Here we go, guys. Everybody, get your chance to talk. I'm like flipped out.
If not, do have to send Slobby a quick request.
Yeah, man. Everybody's gonna crucify me. Like, you lied, you piece of shit. So
hey, you have to get Logan really quick to put on the outfit. Come on, Logan, get ready, dog, please. Loey Mars.
Oh, yes.
There we go.
Beautiful. Nice.
We know you have names. What did you name this one, Joey?
That Mars Underwater, I think. Yeah.
Cool. And then Josh has got your Dead piece. I think this was the Dead piece one.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, Mars Beach. That's the most faded Mars Beach I've ever seen. Ghost.
There you go.
It's my favorite. It's worn to perfectly.
So how you been, Joey? So what you been doing, man? We've all been wondering where you've been, and we know you're there, kind of in the shadows. What's going on, man?
I've been just working. I'm just a plugger. I've been just slugging it out. I got some good projects going on. I'm decorating a restaurant these days, part of a new gallery space on Cape Cod. I've been working a lot out of my own website, making stuff, hats, painted hats, selling the shirts, and, just the all around hustle. I do sign painting. I do illustration work. I just did a bunch of illustration work for a beer company. That's what led to the restaurant gig in Somerville, where I've tagged up, graphed up the whole place. I got 50 paintings in this restaurant. Whole restaurant's, all Joey Mars.
Wow, dude, I love that, dude. That's so many places you got your hands on. I love it, dude. So many stuff, dude.
It's a working man.
Yeah, no, I definitely. Slugging it out, blue collar. I did a couple nice pieces for the Martinez brothers. I don't know if you know, they're like a heavy duty DJ. They play all over the world, Ibiza, stuff like that. Just rocking it. I do small illustrations, big illustrations, but the painted hats has been the hit. I'm just selling that out.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh, nice.
You didn't think I had one? You know why this is iconic, Joe? I don't know if you realize it. You see the date on it, 2020, right? And you see there's a BAD on there, right? Well, supposedly the COVID came from the BAD. That wasn't in your mind, was it?
No.
Right.
But when I put 2020 on it, I did do it to like mark that as a weird year.
Yeah, weird year. There it is. This is done by Joey himself, guys. And this is done completely by you, right here. All done.
Oh, yeah, that's all hand painted. I make all kinds of them, you know.
I love them.
I love it, dude. That's so good.
Look at him. I mean, look. Oh, that's insane.
Dude, that's gorgeous, man.
Yeah. And then, you know what? He literally has paint cans, guys.
Trays.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah,
and he took these paint cans. He decided to draw on the paint cans, and then everybody wanted to buy them. So he's like, "I'll put them on the website." Did you not sell them up?
Yeah, they sold. Yeah, they're that's my recycling project.
It was awesome, man. It was awesome.
Dude, I need to get in touch with you about painting me a guitar, man. Painting me like a guitar. That would be so rad.
He has a live band.
Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, I've done a couple, not too many, but they're an interesting thing. There's a lot that can go into that.
Yeah.
As long as you let me just splatter paint all over it.
Yes, no problem. Absolutely. I love color.
You gotta take the pressure off.
Yeah, so where's your gallery, Josh? So Joey, where's your gallery? Tell everybody where your gallery is so they can come see the gallery, man.
It's in Provincetown, Mass, which is the very tip of Massachusetts where the Pilgrims landed. Provincetown, 244 Commercial Street, Provincetown, Mass. And you can always find, joeymars.com is the way to usually find out about everything I'm up to. On the Instagram thing, the Instagram has been great meeting all you people. Because for a while, I when I was doing the stuff in the pre-internet, you knew it was getting out there. I mean, you'd go and you would see stuff and, go to Venice Beach and it would be a bunch of shops and, your sales numbers that it was getting out there, boutiques and malls. But there wasn't a lot of contact with the people that were into it. Occasionally, I'd run into somebody, but with social media, it's just been great because people have been reaching out and really telling, that the stuff meant something to them.
Yeah, man. That's why we're excited to try to get you to come out and show everybody, because everybody's like, a lot of people didn't even know that this was your Instagram. I'm like, that's Joey. That's Joey Mars right there,
Yeah, sometimes people don't think I do my own, and no, I do,
Dude, these are literally some of the most sought after shirts. Period, man.
It's fun. I started to see it, like on eBay, and you see one go for 80 and then 900 and all of a sudden twos and then in the threes, and you're just like, wow.
The one I'm wearing is about $380 one now. The one Josh is wearing is a $500 plus one.
Wow.
Yeah. And and the one was sold the other night. It should have went for a lot more. It was over 200. It sold in one of the lives. So everybody loves the work, Joey. And it's not like there's tons of them out there. That's why they're coveted, So it's like, find a Joey piece,
Where were these being sold at back in the 90s? Where were these actually being sold?
Well, Liquid Blue they were already, when I started working with them, they were already, they had been working for the Dead for a number of years, and they had a great distribution network, because through all these trade shows, these boutique shows that they would set up wholesale. So they were a lot of times they were in boutiques, beach shops, and if your town was selling any Grateful Dead or Who or Led Zeppelin, and it was Liquid Blue they were in the rock market pretty much right from the start, and all that Dead stuff. So it was sold along with the Dead stuff, which was just fantastic, because that, the quality of Liquid Blue and the fact of being sold, right next to, Led Zeppelin, the Who, the Grateful Dead, and Joey Mars was like,
Yeah.
It was like a long, I went to art school in Boston in the 80s and then started getting into the rock music scene there, started doing posters and graphics for bands. And then we just kept it growing. And eventually we met this owner of Shop Therapy, which is one of the most wild sort of head shops in America, right in the world, down in Cape Cod. And we befriended the owner, Ronnie, and he had been buying from Paul at Liquid Blue, and Paul at Liquid Blue was hauling around duffel bags, and stickers and things. And so he's like, come on, we would go to the trade show. And I met Marty from Not Fade Away, Liquid Blue, Tom Stat from Club Dead. It was just, it was all, being just dragged around and presented to these guys. And Liquid Blue responded right away. They got it. They loved my posters I was doing for the rock scene. Because that was right at the time when, the new music was breaking, early 90, 91. We were doing stuff in the late 80s. So just relationship made in heaven, because I had been airbrushing large scale a lot of these type designs, like taking a shirt and totally painting all over it. Because at the time, screen printing seemed pretty boxed in and small. And when I got to Liquid Blue, they were doing with the tie-dye what I was doing with the airbrush. They were creating the sky, sand, the ocean. So all of a sudden you had the big palette, and then they were printing big, and then eventually even oversized. Like when Zidzoy first came out in 93, that was probably the first all-over water-based inks used. That's why those original Zidzoys are so soft. So Liquid Blue was like an award-winning screen printer. Paul, the owner, had grown up in a screen printing family. His father printed billboards in Attleboro, Massachusetts.
Wow.
And so Paul grew up in a screen printing family and quickly adapted, just starting with small stickers and things of that nature. And the Dead liked his stuff so much, they invited him in, after they sent the FBI to look at it. They brought him in, he told me they did the scared straight thing, then, all right, but your so good, can you make it for us?
Right. Wow.
That's crazy.
There's so many people in this industry where we're at, Joey, is the tags of Liquid Blues, because that's probably one of the biggest mysteries in the vintage world is the Liquid Blue tags. It's like, what year's that one from? What year's that one from? Because you have the white tag, you have the white tag with writing on it, you have the white tag says Made in Mexico, you have the white tag USA, then you have the gray tag, then you two different grays. So you had like 4 different or 5 different tags of Liquid Blues that everybody is dying to know. And I'm hoping one day I could get any of them to come on here just to explain the tags. Talk about the tags. Everybody's dying to know what year is what tag. If you see, I could go look up the Fruit of the Loom tags. It'll show you what year each one came out, and so on and so on. And for the collectors and the resellers like us, we're always looking to know what year is that tag, what year is that tag, what year is that tag. One of the most unknown things we all wish we knew was the tags.
Yeah, I know. I've gotten questions before, and it's like I didn't pay attention to the tags. When you think about it, going back, care tag, it was great. Every now and then, what I noticed would be just seeing like a straight Gildan or a straight Fruit of the Loom tag.
See, you're like this.
They couldn't buy them fast enough.
See, this is original. See, but it's on the Loom tag. And you'll see the same shirt probably on a Liquid Blue tag also. So you'll see sometimes Liquid Blue, sometimes you'll see the Fruit of the Loom. So.
Yeah, the only thing that was interesting, because Liquid Blue always kept, they would release something and then they might change it slightly to fix it, to get it to work better. Like early Mars Beach is a little different than Mars Beach maybe 3 years later.
Wow.
Look in the wave, they're different. There's kind of different waves. I think the early ones had a little bit more green in the waves and things. Because, these guys were like masters of the dark room. They were doing this stuff. Like Mars Beach, there's no computer work on Mars Beach. That's all that shading. That's a 12-color print. Any shading was done in the dark room with airbrush on, black on acetate, then half toning it. These guys were like ruby lifting it at. It was right when it was starting to change. I started to work with them in the early 90s, and then by 92, 93, everything was moving into Photoshop and all that Apple stuff, and it was just, it was getting, but they still, that at the root of them, really those red lithos that, this was all flat color, it was just amazing stuff. And as they may print something, they made, all right, what's good? Yeah, it's good enough. Let's get it out. Yeah, get it out, blah, blah, blah. And then next time around, when it came to print, they'd go back in and they'd fix those and they'd burn new screens. And so I think Mars Beach might have changed 3 or 4 times, at least solid 3, you know.
Yeah, I mean, what is Mars Beach? 7, 8 colors? I mean, what is it? 7, 8 colors?
I think it's even more like 12.
That's unheard of. I mean,
yeah, nobody does it anymore. Like when Zidzoy, I think Zidzoy was the first process thing I did. Like you're wearing, that's just a flat screen. There's no process in that. Zidzoy was the first process that I did with them, you know, where you were working on a computer and you printed the 4 colors and you made all your other colors. All those other ones, you know, Mars Beach, Paleon, the underwater, all done with just flat colors.
Wow.
Jesus.
12, can you imagine? So, I mean, they're literally laying down the shirt, printing a color, taking another screen, laying it down, doing another color.
Well, they had state of the art technology. These they were automatic presses, so you could not digitally, but with like micrometers, you could adjust your screen. It was a 12-armed wheel, you know.
Wow.
And this thing just spun automatic. You know, they just were feeding ink. Maybe had to clean the screen, but they still, some small stuff when I first met them, they were still doing by hand, but they were already full-blown state-of-the-art technology in the early 90s.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's why
these machines
they're
were
the best.
cranking. And then when the overall came out and they started printing on sleeves, that was wild because they'd load a shirt on a platform and then hydraulically these wings would come out and fill the sleeves and these oversized screens would come down and that was all automatic too. It was just like, it was just, you know, it was industrial.
Yeah, I mean,
it's wild.
So guys, I hope you're all learning a little bit of what went into these shirts back in the early 90s. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that, you know, went into making these tees with the legend himself right here, Joey. So
look at the hearts and the comments. People are loving the education, the knowledge. Literally, thank you, man.
Because everybody's loving everything.
Well, like I said, I thank all you for tuning in and supporting the artwork. It's meant a lot.
Joe, you got anything you want to sell tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could auction off something. I could do a Mars Beach. We could do one. We could do a faded one, or we could do a crispy one.